where we are starting to look at our first page and some paragraphing and spacing issues. So I fixed our first page. I've shown here that you can put in all the information you want. If you'd like to leave it like English 103 or Introduction to College Writing, you are free to do so. But you can kind of play with that and see what you think and what works for you. So now let's go to this page. So first off, I noticed that there's space between our paragraphs. Like let's say we don't view those non-printing characters. We still see a lot of space here, like something's happening, right? So I started my paper and then I pasted a poem in here to get some space. So don't worry too much about what it says. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure like I haven't added any spaces. Okay, so you can start to see that I had some added spaces, but not everywhere. See how the cursor moves from in the word now, and now it's going to move right up to on the word not. So there isn't an extra space that I've added myself, but it's still a wider space here than it is here. So what's happening? Well, most of the time when you start a document, Microsoft Word is going to quote unquote help you. And they're going to set it up as a business format. But we're not doing business formatting, we're doing APA. So that leads to a little bit of trouble. So I'm going to select all of this. And then I'm going to go look at some details. I'm going to look at formatting. So there are a couple of different routes to get there, but basically I want you to remember format. That's going to be in all these different apps and software to tackle word processing. So we're going to click on formatting and we're going to look not at that line and paragraph spacing itself in terms of like double spaced and things like that, but we're going to look at this. What does it say under space before a paragraph and after a paragraph? If you're in Pages or Word, it'll give you a number here and you can pick. But we're looking for the word add because we shouldn't have it. So if it says add, it means that it's not there and we're not adding any. Yay! But this says remove. So that means it is there. So I'm going to click remove. And now you'll notice everything looks tidy. So let's go see what it said over here. When we went to format, and we went to line and paragraph spacing. Now under add space before paragraph and add space after, that means we've set it to 0. We never want to do auto, depending on what software you have. We always want it to be 0, or we want it to be where we could add it, which we're not going to do, but it is missing now. We have removed it, and that is going to show us what we need. So notice how it's sort of cleaner in this sense. It's still double spaced. Oh, but see, you can tell I had an extra space there. It's moved all of my work sort of more together, and now I'm on 3 pages. So you can see all the different items right there. So you're going to watch for that. Again, I like to have a paper set up this way so that I don't have to worry about that space before and after paragraphs. I don't have to worry about double spacing. I don't have to worry about what my title page looks like because I'm just going to go and I'm going to make a copy or duplicate it and redo my next paper and my next paper. That is it for this one. Watch that spacing.